Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wyld. Today we are talking about DeliverThat gig review. So one of the things I constantly preach on this channel is to diversify your gig portfolio. And one of the gigs that you can sign up for is DeliverThat. So with that said, I want to go over what DeliverThat is, what it takes to be a part of DeliverThat, what they tell you versus how it actually is, and everything in between. But before we do that, let's go over a quick disclaimer. The content of this video does not contain and is never intended to be legal, business, financial, tax, or health advice of any kind. This video is for entertainment purposes only. It is advised that you conduct your own research and consult with qualified professionals before applying anything you find online. I also want to be clear that everything that we're going to be going over in this video is very market dependent, and what applies to me and my market may not apply to you. So with that said, let's get started. What is DeliverThat? DeliverThat is a catering delivery service where the people who sign up have the opportunity to receive catering orders. Shock. But catering orders specifically are some of the most valuable gigs in the food delivery space. Higher tips, greater order sizes, and it's going to customers who are grateful to you to show up with their food, mostly, and restaurants tend to respect you better, which I don't know why that's the case, but is the case.
Are you kidding me? You're the same person!
Most of their orders come from ezCater, but they're also building up their own clientele as well. They're a little strict on some of the policies that they have, but more on that later. What is required to become a DeliverThat driver? No prior gig experience needed. While we do not require any gig experience, it may help to understand how we operate. Yeah, they say no prior gig experience is needed, but it is highly recommended. If you haven't tried Doordash, UberEats, or Grubhub, you might want to try that out first to see if the way you earn income is worth it. You know, we have minimum requirements to be a driver. Be comfortable using your smartphone and apps. First of all, if you're not at the period of time where you can handle a smartphone at this point, what are you doing? Why are you even here? Be 21 years of age or older with a reliable vehicle, which is a little older than the minimum requirements for DoorDash, but lower than the minimum requirements for Veho. So that's the range I'm currently going with. Have at least 2 catering bags and a clear 5-year MVR. Like I said, this is why you would actually prefer to be on DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Grubhub, because they do provide bags to a certain degree. DoorDash actually has their own catering program, which they provide catering bags to you. So you would automatically have those catering bags if you're part of the large order program on DoorDash. But also they have catering bags themselves. They do have a shop for that specifically. And a clear 5-year MVR. MVR is motor vehicle report. Basically, don't get into an accident before you sign up for DeliverThat. Engage with our support teams. I think we can all agree that support teams overall suck. I have not had a issue with them because I've only done one order, but overall I assume they're just about as quality as any other support team, which is not very high, but if they do manage to beat your expectations, that's a good thing, right? Take pride in your service and appearance. Yeah, remember, this is a catering delivery service, so you're going to have to set up the order in a buffet style setup. You do have to take care of your appearance, like keep yourself well groomed to a certain degree, have a collared shirt, pants as opposed to shorts or pajama pants, and closed-toed shoes. Use our driver app for problem solving and maximize your earnings. Honestly, their app is so janky, you better be good at problem solving. So, income expectations. First of all, let's be as clear as possible. You are by no means paid for your time. You are paid for the work you actually do. If your first question was, how much can I make per hour? You are 100% in the wrong business. You're in the wrong type of economy. Second, what they tell you is that they pay, on average, $25 to $35 per delivery, which is more than the average order on DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Grubhub, so it is solid. But the problem is, when you accept an order, they don't tell you the full amount in most cases. They will tell you the base pay or the delivery commission, but they won't disclose the tip because they operate on a tip pooling system. And tip pooling means they put all of the tips together and then distribute them evenly amongst the drivers.
No.
Oh no. No, 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 no.
And they specifically do that for Easy Cater, so it is what it is with that. But without that type of transparency, you could be working with anybody. And you can't be as selective with the people you're working with or who you want to work for. You could work for a total jerk who doesn't tip, a customer who tipped $100 and end up with $20 of it. Yes, that did happen already.
Okay, first. What? Second? The
Or someone whom you have no idea who they are because they weren't the ones who placed the order. They were donated the order and it was delivered to a doctor's office, which is not really that big of a deal in the hindsight, but overall, you don't know what this person tipped. On the one order that I took, it paid out $27 or something like that, but I wouldn't have known how it would turn out until payday. Speaking of payday, they pay out on a bi-weekly basis. DeliverThat pays our drivers via direct deposit twice a week. All deliveries that are done Monday through Wednesday are paid the following Friday. All deliveries completed on Thursday through Sunday are paid the following Wednesday. So that's similar to Veho, but the days in which they calculate the payouts are slightly different. Instead of it just being Monday and Tuesday payout Friday, it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, payout the following Friday. And Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday are paid the following Wednesday. Work expectations. Receiving orders. I hate their order receiving system. I absolutely hate it. It is atrocious. I cannot tell you how hard it is to get orders on this app. I got one order because I was lucky no one was paying attention at the time. When I receive an order, I hear the notification pop up and I feel like a cat chasing a little red dot around the room. Especially when I'm on another order, when I hear them, dear God. I feel like I'm trying not to kill someone just to move forward. The way they operate is kind of hazardous, and not to mention the anxiety it ended up giving me. Because here's the thing. You can get an order and then miss it. And then someone gets it, looks at it, decided that they don't want it, releases it back into the delivery pool, and yet you get another notification, bam, back to being the cat with the laser pointer. Picking up orders. Almost all orders are next day scheduled, so you'll have to have some level of time management skills, and almost all of them are during lunchtime. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Like I said, you have to have catering bags available. Yes, they can send you theirs. Yes, they're branded. You do have to have the collared shirt, the dark khaki pants, the closed-toed shoes. I mean, I've seen people choose not to follow those rules and have no problem, but do it at your own risk. When you get there, there are a lot of times the door is going to be locked because the store is closed, but that is normal and the restaurant is expecting you. I usually ask how many bags they need before bringing in any, so that way we kind of work together, figure out exactly what the restaurant needs in order to get this transported, as opposed to just telling them what to do, you know what I'm saying? And that way we could kind of build a relationship that they know they could trust me with future orders, and that's kind of a big deal too. They will assist in packing up the bags and packing the car. You will have to go through prompts, get a signature, and be on your way to the drop-off. Dropping off orders. When you get there, you're going to find the customer and ask them where they want you to set up. Always assume you have to unless instructed otherwise. Always assume it's buffet style and take a picture of the setup. Yes, the picture's required, and be on your way. Are they stealing tips? Honestly, again, this is a tip pooling system, so there's no proof of that. There's no evidence supporting that subject, but here's the other side to that. Doordash operated on a tip pooling system for a season, and they were caught stealing tips. Delivered already proved that they're going to steal and tip front. That's already happening. Can I imagine them being innocent? Yes. Can I imagine them being guilty? Also yes. So it's really a coin flip, but at the end of the day, it still pays out better than most DoorDash, UberEats, and Grubhub orders. So that's up to you. Final verdict. Honestly, The payouts are solid, but the app has so much to be desired. It is by no means beginner friendly. You get the order, you look at the app, and by the time you look at the app, it's gone. Don't even get me started on the prospect of you don't need prior gig experience, because you wouldn't even know how to get orders on this app if you don't have other gig experience. Not to mention the possible pitfalls of stealing tips and how that has been going in this day and age with all different kinds of industries. I think this app has a lot of potential because of the industry it's in, but I don't think it's gonna fix those problems in my gig lifetime. Although I would understand why you would want to do this, because again, the payouts are gonna be more than what you would see on DoorDash, UberEats, or Grubhub. But this is also one of the first apps I would cut. I already cut it from mine because it just gave me a lot of anxiety and I wasn't going to try to get orders while I was driving. But if you want to do it, I totally understand. Go for it. It is a higher paying app. Did I miss anything? Is there something else about DeliverThat as a gig platform that I've yet to cover in this video? Let me know in the comments. Let's make sure that anybody and everybody who wants to sign up for DeliverThat, but they need to know more info first, knows anything they need to know. So that way you can make the most amount of money in the least amount of time in the safest possible way. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!